Well, I've just took delivery today, it just came today, my Orico. It's a 5-bay 3.5 HD protection case, disc protection case. And I have got 5, but 2 of them's in use. No, I haven't got 5. Yes, I have. I've got 2 in me. Oh. I've got a share centre disc box there. It's an enclosure for my RAID devices for that machine, and I tend to use, although I like this better somehow. This is the Orico docking station, which is it holds 2 3.5s, and it'll take up to, I think it's about 4 terabytes, and I've got 2 2-terabyte discs in there, which is quite sufficient for me, and it will read both of them, but it will only read both of them on a USB 3. If you've got a USB 2, it will read 1. It does work with 1, but it won't read 2 discs on USB 2. It hasn't got the power. So and it's drawing power from the, you just plug it in, it's drawing power from the power, so it's got its own power cable and power source in, so it must use quite a bit of power. And I turn it off using the power button here, and when the drives are on, you can see both lights come on there, and you can copy from one to the other if you want. So you put an empty disc in, you can copy from one side to the other, and I'm quite pleased with that. So I've gone from RAID. I'm not too fussy about RAID, but this is quite fast, and I'm quite happy with this. It zips along. It's quite happy. I haven't checked out what speed it does do, but it moves along fast, so I'm not really bothered. I will check it out and let you know later on. But this is the thing I said I'll get onto this, and I'm a waffling little bugger. But it's got 5 bays, and the bays are numbered. They've got little things on. And the only thing I don't like on it is that these sticky labels, I would have liked them to have had spares. I'd like to buy, a packet of spares. I would have paid a couple of £1 to get the spares, so you could take these off and put new ones on. If you got another disc, or you change a disc, or you lost a disc on this, if you mark them, you're sort of nudged. That's one thing I don't like. And the other thing that I did notice, which I did, it was on the internet somewhere. There's a lump on the top. I don't know if you can see it. A raised surface there. So if you got 2 of these, you couldn't stack. You couldn't put one on top of the other. So that's another thing that I have noticed, and it seems to work quite well. They did say you can see if it's occupied by a little label at the back, but my little label, while I've got it in, I don't know if you can see mine's tucked right away down the bottom there somewhere. I can't even see it. Yeah, there's a little label that shows you a marker, so I'm going to stick a little label on it for myself. And no, I can't see it down there. I can see it from here where I am, but I can't see it. It won't allow you to see it on a camera. I can't see it on a camera. So these are empty at the moment. I'll just you press it down and then pull it forward. So you get the little switch on the top and push it down and push it forward, and that's an empty bay. As I say, I've only got 3 loose at the moment, and I've got a spare one coming, but that one's full, and you can pull it out. You just pull the tray and it pulls out so far, and then you can pull and you can see that's a 2 terabyte one, and that's a full one actually, so I'm not going to bother with that one at the minute. But you can carry it around, I suppose. It's good for carrying if you want to carry something. And there I go, dropping my camera again. It's got 4 little feet on with rubber things on. It wasn't cheap. It isn't the cheapest thing I've bought, but it's satisfactory and it's what I wanted. And it's called the PHB 35-5, and it's a 5-bay Orico 3.5 hard disk protection case, and it will hold 7 IDE SATA cases, or IDE or SATA, both of them, in the 3.5 range. So there you are, quite satisfied with that. I don't know if anybody's interested in anything like that. But I'm quite pleased with it, because I had my discs in. Just give me a minute to move around. I got a couple of these, and I thought I'd buy these, and these weren't cheap. And the first thing that went on them was the blinking catch at the top. There's a catch at the top there, which you can see is broken off, that one, and it's still on, that one, but it's getting ready to break. So these weren't really satisfactory. So I suppose you can carry them around loose, and I might put something in if I get an extensive amount. But I think that and that, compared to that, I think that is much prettier and much more of a storage system than that will ever be. So yeah, I'm quite happy. And I think if you got 5 of them, it wouldn't be off the same price as the price that I paid for that. So and that is absolute gash. I mean, that is really pathetic. I suppose there are better ones, but when I was looking, that's about all I could see that was of any use. I thought it looked good, but they were absolute crap. So I wouldn't buy them. I wouldn't advocate anybody to buy them unless you really want them. I mean, they are usable, but just... Anyway, I'll stop there, and I'll just finish with my little Orico. I love my little Orico docking station. I think it's a marvellous thing. You can get them in singles, or you can get them in doubles, and they're not expensive. And the newer ones are becoming even better. You can, I think in this one you can stick the new H3, is it 3? I'm not quite sure, I don't use them, but the ones that go into the laptops, the hard drives that go in the laptops, you can stick them in there as well. There's the same bay, you can stick it in the same bay. So instead of having one of them, you can have 2 of the others, or 1 and 2, whatever you like, whatever arrangement you want. But I'm not talking about the Orico at the moment. So what I was talking about was this thing, the storage box. Anyway, I'll stop there, and I hope that's been some use to somebody. I might put this on YouTube, I don't know. I'll see.